Imagine this. You open your phone tomorrow morning and every major news outlet is screaming the same headline. Time travel is real. Not a rumor, not a movie plot. A verified working machine that can send a human anywhere in history, forward or backward. The world you went to sleep in is gone, because from this moment on, yesterday is up for grabs. What if time travel became possible tomorrow? The breakthrough. A multinational physics team announces they've stabilized a closed time-like curve, a loop in space-time predicted by Einstein's equations, but never before harnessed. Energy from an experimental fusion reactor bends space and time like a cosmic slingshot. In a live demonstration, a lab assistant steps through the machine and emerges 2 hours before they entered. The broadcast is undeniable. Synchronized clocks, camera feeds, biometric scans, proof in front of billions of viewers, shockwaves across society, financial chaos. Traders panic. Futures, commodities, and currencies mean nothing if someone can peek at tomorrow's closing prices. Global markets freeze. Political earthquake. Every government races to seize or replicate the technology. Some demand secrecy, others threaten war to control it. Cultural frenzy. Memes explode. Pop stars announce back to the 90s concerts, literally. Travel agencies promise trips to witness the pyramids being built. The science in plain words relativity already lets us time travel forward. Astronauts in orbit age a fraction slower than we do. Backward travel requires creating shortcuts in space-time, like wormholes or spinning cosmic strings. The new breakthrough uses a phenomenon called a Tipler cylinder, combined with quantum stabilization to keep the tunnel open. It still needs colossal energy, the entire output of a major power plant, just to send one traveler a few hours back. But even that tiny window is enough to ignite global hysteria. Immediate human reactions. Parents rush to undo tragedies, saving a child from an accident or mending a broken marriage. Criminals see opportunities, stealing treasures before they were discovered or erasing their own crimes. Historians, archaeologists, and journalists sprint to witness lost events. The construction of Stonehenge, the Library of Alexandria before the flames. Tourism companies spring up overnight. Billionaires book excursions to the future to patent technology they haven't invented yet. Paradoxes and mind-bending problems. The grandfather paradox. If you travel back and prevent your grandparents from meeting, do you vanish or spawn a new timeline? Bootstrap. Paradox. What if you give Shakespeare a copy of his own plays and he simply publishes them? Who actually wrote them? Multiple versus single timeline. Single timeline theory says changes rewrite the present instantly. Many worlds theory creates endless branches where each choice spawns a new universe. Physicists argue in emergency conferences while social media fuels conspiracy storms. The world's response. Governments. The UN proposes a temporal non-proliferation treaty mirroring nuclear agreements. But enforcement is nearly impossible. Anyone who steals the tech can simply hide in another century. Military. Nations consider temporal strikes, sending teams to alter key battles or assassinate rivals before they rise to power. Religion and philosophy. Faith leaders debate destiny. If the future is changeable, what happens to prophecy and free will? Everyday life. Insurance companies collapse. How do you cover events someone can retroactively undo? The personal cost. With endless do-overs, mistakes lose meaning. Relationships become experiments. People may chase perfect outcomes, looping forever without living in the present. Memory itself becomes fragile. If history can be rewritten, can you trust what you remember? Closing reflection. Time travel arriving tomorrow would be the greatest scientific triumph, and possibly our last. The real question isn't can we rewrite history, it's whether humanity, with all our ambitions and flaws, could resist rewriting it until nothing true remains.